So,
that was 2020. Yeah. already fucked it up.
2022 has been an incredibly freeing year, Harry.
Yeah.
It's been a nice way to get like my mental health first, I think. After lockdown and all that, it was just a bit shit. We're going to do another project.
Yeah.
together.
It's, how many in a row have we done?
You did your project Year in Review, and then I did After, which you were a part of, and then 2019 I did Amber, but you also did Progress.
The first series of Progress, yeah.
And then 2020 I did Cars of Future Past.
And I started 64 at the end of 2020 and continued it into 2022.
Yep.
And I did Progress Series 2 in 2021 as well.
Leading to this point, yes, you may notice that it's still 2022, it's December time, but this is the only time really feasibly that we can be in the same space.
Like the last time that we began a project together,
it was the end of Year in Review 2017, we were in Northallerton.
That was it, yeah.
We're behind the scenes for the part of my project. Hello, we're sorting the end of Year in Review out.
It's not over just 1 year, it's over 2 years.
2023 and 2024 released sequentially in 2025. So, if all that's that, we would like to welcome you to Two Boys
Through Time. Emily came out with the name.
She did. Credit to Emily. Trademark. Let's go on with the series.
It's a simple scout. I was like, oh no, I love Northallerton, so it's got Lewis and Keith.
I've never been this pissed before in my fucking life. My life is fucking nonsense.
Which you could get with Nick any day of the week if you just right? But instead, hang out with these fucking.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! 2023.
That makes it 2023.
I think mirrors are the most fascinating thing to me.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, mate.
They have so much meaning.
Happy New Year.
And yet when you break them down, they're just liquid on some glass.
Chin chin. Cheers. On some too. Ah, you can't speak in. Cheers, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
They sort of control our lives if you think about it. I think self-image is one of the most powerful things in the world. It can completely change the way you feel about your day, screw up your productivity if it affects you negatively, and yet at its basis, it's just some liquid on a bit of glass.
Our window of opportunity is quickly closing.
You break down the base components and the raw materials of most things that are around nowadays that just are the reason we are the way we are. It's incredible to know how basic these things are and like where they come from. But look at things like computer chips. They're so convoluted and they're so volatile and they can break really easily, and yet they hold so much. They hold so many memories and they can hold so much data.
You've served me well, Mr. Wallet.
And all it is fucking sand. It's just sand. And yet we are living in a world where sand has created an entire empire.
You want more? What the feet would bring?
We live in the information age. Computers rule all. But knowing where the roots of that comes from is a real reality check.
How you feeling about Avatar?
Greatest movie ever made.
It's the movie of 2023.
The most modern movie of 2023.
What did you think of the first Avatar, Kai?
I've seen it in full maybe twice. I think it's groundbreaking for what it was trying to do.
It's in 3D.
The technology looked great, the animation's fantastic. I remember it, but I think I remember it more from the parodies than I do the actual movie.
Do we have work?
God, James Cameron decided to really go minimalist with this one, didn't he?
Almost everything that you said about the first movie also applies to the second. Visually, beautiful. If you're going to go see this film, watch it in 3D, because it's made with 3D in mind.
Yeah, Cameron likes using his cameras.
I've enjoyed shooting with cameras for 19 years, but I'm really looking forward to shooting Avatar 2 and 3 with the new camera.
I'm pretty sure Kai agrees with me. This is an anti-whaling channel.
Yes.
However, I get it, James. I get it. All right, you don't have to spend like 40 minutes on the same point.
Yeah, I've
How
got
attached
Converses on.
to your Converses?
Huh?
How attached are you to your Converses?
Why?
I'm just thinking of whether or not this is gonna work. I don't know if we're gonna...
What are you thinking? What's the shortcut? If we just keep on going this way, we'll be back at your house as soon as possible. What do you mean we'll see? I know where we're going. There's no such thing as a shortcut. Just keep on going to the end of this road. Will we get back?
Yeah, I know it's past the shop, but you're right.
What are you talking about, Nick?
If I see the detour, we're going on.
I'm so fucking hungover.
Where are we going, Nick?
Where the road takes us.
But that's not an answer. That's just walking down a random road and just saying
the road will take us somewhere.
Yeah, that's how I entered 2023.
You said before that you're like 80% sure this is a road to nowhere. That's not like. Are we going over here?
I don't like that. I think that's going.
Because if we go that way, it's fine.
We said that we knew the way back, but really we had no fucking clue. I think we went by some fucking sewage plant.
Mate, it fucking stinks here. We're at the sewage works. Are you kidding me? We've gone on all this road.
You wanna go down here?
Is it the right way?
I don't know. I'm pissed.
Yeah, the thing at the end of the road looks like it's gonna kill us if we get there.
You know how to instill someone with confidence, Nate.
So it's a sewage work, so yeah.
It was a bad move. I'm probably not going to drink for a while.
This week has been interesting because I've not done anything. I've played some video games. I've done a bit of editing work. I feel kind of bad that I've not been able to film much, but there's nothing we've done. We went to the cinema today to see Shrek.
Wait, what? What the
I mean, as for what I've been up to this week, for the vast majority of it, I've been spending it with Deanna, who's just come back from Scotland. So we've got like little odd clips. Like I've got like a clip that she allowed me to kind of record of her opening first of her presents. Yeah.
Why is there an arrow?
Turn it over.
My Deanna, thought my handwriting is poor. Here's to our first Christmas and many, many more. I love you, Harry. Oh, that's lovely.
You like it?
And seeing that display, which was really nice.
Merry belated Christmas.
Merry belated Christmas.
I came back and did a little bit of D&D with my friend Ollie. The clip that I posted is mainly just me kind of winding people up.
The sword swings and misses. The trunk takes that moment to begin to open its mouth and it tries to lap into Arboria's leg. But 9 does not hit either. So
could I bite it?
Like, so when it comes around to your turn, you'll be able to attack it.
There was lots of instances during that game where people were just being like, what the fuck are you doing?
Slack, it is your turn.
Yes! Bite the trunk!
So, biting is then counts as an unarmed attack. So if you could roll me a D20, please.
That's no problem at all.
I don't believe you're proficient in them.
D20. How How do I roll that?
And I decided to come up with a character called Slack the Randy.
So if you click the unarmed strike button, that should roll that for you.
Where's unarmed
Oh, you
strike?
go to the actions tab.
Actions tab.
Aha.
Okay. Roll unarmed strike. I got a 20. That's a powerful bite.
His proportions are exactly tailored to what Danny DeVito's are.
Speaking of things looking weird, I scared the shit out of you earlier this week, didn't I?
Yeah.
By
do you want to tell the story?
By posting this to you.
It looks too smooth. It looks like somebody has kind of like sanded down your face, which is what looks so bizarre.
With my hair at this length and my beard like this, a little closer to my face, I feel like an upgraded past Kai.
That's bizarre, isn't it? Like you're still technically in that past Kai's future, which is a series that at this point of recording, you might have actually got them all out by the time that it's out. But at the point of recording, they're still not out, and it like finished in 2021.
I find it fascinating that a photograph is just light hitting a mirror, hitting a sensor, and essentially echolocating but with light. It's creating a map. It's completely mind-boggling because even a photograph of you is somewhat wrong. I don't know how to describe it. Unless you are another person, you're never going to see yourself. So that becomes a reality check, I think. It's a real yet crooked representation of what we're actually seeing. So you don't know whether to believe it. But I think like a lot of things that confuse us in life, it's our job to either spend our time trying to understand it, or we just simply acknowledge that it exists, that it works that way, that we cannot change it, we move on with our lives, and we spend it how we want.
You go down, I'll follow over top. Kai, I give you one responsibility.
That seems to be the battle.
No direction since. I'll give you 1 million! Right, keep an eye now, keep following us.
Okay, she's going up.
Yes! There you go.
But the reason why this and mirrors come to mind is because it was so increasingly apparent that 2019 and 2022, the 2 years either side of all the COVID shenanigans, felt like mirrors to one another. And I mean that in the purest sense. I mean that in the way that they were so similar and yet so different.
Glad to see you. It is lovely. It is lovely, yeah.
Harry, you're not playing the spoons.
You look back to moments in 2019, pre-COVID, you were going out and meeting people as you usually would. You think, oh, okay, if plans cancel, we'll just go another day.
Run! Sophie, are you okay?
That's just life. You can do that. And while we had the ability to do that in 2022, it felt just a little different. Because we'd experienced so much between those two times. Going to see people felt more like an obligation than it ever has. Going to enjoy a movie or a meal immediately out of lockdown felt like, oh, maybe we won't be able to do this again. What if this happens again? But I'm choosing to see the other side of all that garbage as a fresh new opportunity. 2022, despite all the external factors, felt good again. And even though there were harsh realities, we sat back and realized that we were living again and we were creating new memories. It's all based on how we want to perceive what we're seeing. If we can acknowledge that not everything is exactly as it seems, not everything has to be cut and paste, black and white, I think life is going to feel a whole lot better after that.
Was it?
What's this? My New Year's resolution this year is to appreciate what I've got currently so far.
Bring the
The one time I record you and you don't bring it back. I'm on my way to becoming a media teacher. The work is so much, but it's so rewarding when it goes well. 2023, if it goes my way, will be about appreciating what it is that I have.
Yes, he did it.
And aiming to live it as much as humanly possible.
Fuck you!
As for the immediate future, it's mainly just going to be spent this week enjoying the little bit of rest that I have before I go back into the fire that is a PGCE. Essentially, I'm just going to be relaxing over the course of the next few days with the girl I love and watching some fun movies, maybe.
I mean, I think if I were to tie this week up, something you told me, I think, at the beginning of lockdown, actually.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm filming a thing for the thing that's here.
Comparison is the death of creativity. Instead of looking in the mirror and trying to figure out ways to fix and change yourself, figure out what you enjoy right now and just keep doing that.
I'm pissed as fuck, I don't know the words, but all like fun.
'Cause time is running out, and we can't just stay and watch it, no.
That is great.
Oh, we dream about all things being alright, but we freeze when it's all up to us. So let's fight it, 'cause everything will matter from now on. 'Cause it's high time. No matter, it's high time. It's high time.
There, is that consistent enough for you, Kai?